I had a friend come up to me the other day and say he got invited to a party, but he had a long day at work and he didn't really feel like going and he just wanted to stay at home and work on his side hustle. And I was like, why are you going then? Just say no. Like, what's the issue? And then he started giving me a bunch of excuses about how he didn't want to let anybody down. And I was like, okay, I get it. But if you just look at it from this perspective instead, then you might see a little bit of a difference. So say you go to that party and you fulfill some sort of mental checkbox in your head that says you haven't let anybody down. But then you're actually at the party and you realize it's awful and you leave like an hour later. You wasted so much time at a place that you didn't even want to be at for somebody who would probably get over it in a day or two if you weren't there. If you stayed at home and worked on your project for like 3 or 4 hours, you could build a life that would give you a lot more freedom than to go to some random student party on a Friday night. We get pushed on by these social pressures every day of our lives because we fear letting anybody down or missing an opportunity. Yet the not so funny thing is, these social pressures are the reason a lot of people don't do anything with their lives. It's the reason a lot of people give up on their dreams, and it's the reason a lot of us can't help but live paycheck to paycheck. If this sounds like you, then you're not alone. Everybody gets FOMO, everybody wants good relationships, it's just being human. But if you're also watching this video, I'm going to assume you want to actually make something of your life. So you need to learn the art of saying no if you actually want to succeed. And if you don't learn it now, it will definitely bite you in the ass later. Warren Buffett once said the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people basically say no to everything all the time. If I look back at when I had the most growth in my life, it's been at points when I've completely ghosted myself from everybody and just focused on the one goal I've set for myself. If I told you you were guaranteed to become a millionaire if you spent the next 10 years doing nothing but focusing on that one project, would you take it? Because in reality, that's the difference. A lot of people think that being focused on their goal is about saying yes to every opportunity that comes past. But let's take an example. Say you're a YouTuber, right? And you think that becoming a video editor for a bigger channel than you will make you become a better YouTuber. What it's actually done is it's divided your attention. Instead of now focusing completely on becoming the best YouTuber you can be, which is a bunch of different things combined that add up to make you a good YouTuber, you're wasting half of your time editing videos for a channel that you probably don't care about, thinking that it's helping you become a successful YouTuber, but it's actually limiting your own progress and goals. You would progress much quicker if you just focused on becoming a content creator for YouTube. It's been shown that you're 4 times more productive if you focusing all of your attention on one project instead of splitting all your time between A and B. And A and B is just 2 tasks. If you bring in going out, seeing friends, seeing family, you're wasting a lot more time than just 2 things. And most of these things are probably stuff you don't even want to do anyway. And I'm not saying don't have a social life or don't spend time with your family. What I'm saying is you have to be really selective with your time, because your time is the only asset you can't get back. And if you're wasting it, you're going to be 40 in a job you hate, never doing anything with your life because you think it's too late. If you want to succeed as quickly as possible and to the best of your ability, you need to learn to say no to things that would be a distraction or that you can't 100% commit yourself to. If you can do that, then you will achieve 2 things. 1, you'll make your dream life, which is what we all want to succeed in. And 2, surprisingly enough, people will actually respect you more if you respect yourself. If you respect your time and value your time, and don't let people use you as often as they would like, then this actually sets up healthy barriers that people know that you're somebody who needs to be respected and who actually cares about discipline and making their future better, instead of somebody who will just roll over because they don't want to break one friendship that they probably won't have in 5 years' time. Even if you don't see it now, when you become successful, people will not abandon you. People will actually probably try to reach out to you more because you have something that they don't have. Maybe for good or bad reasons they want to connect with you, but the thing is, nobody is going to judge you for trying to do something with your life. And if they are telling you that you're doing the wrong thing, or you're crazy for cutting out all of these menial activities to focus on something bigger, then that's probably not a friend you want around anyway. But if you actually say no to all of the things that could distract you, you will gain so much more than you lose. Because 1, you'll probably reach your success goals, you'll probably reach your finance goals, and most importantly, you'll respect yourself. Which at the end of the day is the only thing that matters, because You're with yourself 100% of the time. And if you don't like you, that's the biggest problem going. A much bigger problem than if other people don't like you or if you're broke. If you know deep down that you do not like yourself and you do not respect yourself, then you need to change that as soon as possible. I hope this has given you a new perspective into what to actually do with your time, and the fact that all of these little things that you're saying yes to can actually have a massive negative effect on your life. But if this is helpful, leave a comment down below about the big thing that you have been saying yes to your whole life that could probably improve you if you just said no. And as always, thank you for watching, and take one step a day towards your dreams.